I'm a good for nothing, reefer puffin', Henny sipper. Every time I drink, I think I kill my liver.
Alright now. What's good, y'all? It's your girl Michael, back with another video. And I'm gonna start with the good and end with the bad, because today some people had me a little messed up. Alright. First and foremost, today was my first day of real classes of the semester. So shout out to me. I got my schedule together. Went to 2 classes today. They were pretty good. And yeah, like the professors, I really like both of them. They're both actually black males, which is like, I think is really good. That's a good, like, I don't know, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Like, good to see or something. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Whatever. But anyways, let's jump into this BS, okay? So this morning, let's start from the morning. So this morning, I woke up. It's Monday. I already know it's going to be my first day of classes. So, you know, I'm like pumped. I put on an outfit. Anybody who knows me knows I wear leggings and a ponytail. Like, I don't dress up for school, like, at all. So today, guess what your girl did? I put jeans on. Y'all, I wear leggings pretty much 11 days out of 10. Like, I live in leggings. Don't wear clothes. But today, I decided to put jeans on. I had a shirt. I didn't wear this, but like I had a shirt on. Like, I washed my hair this morning. You know, I put my good leave-in conditioner in. And, you know, I packed a lunch. I packed a lunch. I was just ready for the day. Like, Monday, here we go, right? And so I get to my lab, and mind you, my whole lab is full of foreigners. And I decide to go to the stationary area to hole punch some papers or whatever. And this one specific person that's like desk is like right next to the, okay, let me not be too specific, but this is one person I said good morning to. This is where the BS comes in, everybody. He goes, "Wow, it looks like you're having a bad day." I said, "Why?" He goes, "I mean, your hair, it just is like, oh, psh," and he did the motion and everything. And when I say, like, I was so taken back by this statement, I couldn't even say anything. I was just like, no, he didn't. No, he just did not. And so I guess he saw like the look on my face, like, did you really just say that? So I go like this. I go, it's my natural hair. And so he goes, "Oh, it's a joke. It was a joke." And after that, I had to walk away. I had to go back to my desk, because if I said anything, it just wasn't going to be nice. And at that point, I kept thinking in my head of like different responses I could have said that I didn't. But I think I did the right thing by just walking away and going to sit at my desk, because you had the audacity to tell me I was having a bad day because I wore my natural hair out. Mind you, my edges are slayed. Who is you kidding? Like, are you serious? Like, my hair is bomb. I don't know who do you think you are? I'm trying to figure out, where do I even start with this statement? For one, you didn't even have to acknowledge my hair if you weren't going to compliment it. You didn't even have to say anything. You could have simply said, "Good morning. How are you today? How's the weather?" Anything that was super just generic. 2, you would have not said a comment like that to any other female in my lab. Why did you feel comfortable enough to say that to me? If you went up to any other female in the lab and said, "Oh, you look like you're having a bad day because your hair is," they would have read you to filth. Like, why did you think it was appropriate to say that to me? And the fact that I'm an African American woman and I'm the only African American woman in that area, that is just sick. Because at the end of the day, so what are you telling me? That because my hair isn't slick in a ponytail or it's not straight, that it's considered bad? Like, what are you trying to tell me? Because the thing is, you're perpetuating that for me to have a good day, I have to have straight hair, or I have to have a ponytail, or I have to have slick down hair that's not natural. You're saying the hair that naturally comes out of my head and the way it curls up on its own naturally is considered having a bad hair day. Who taught you this? Where did this come from? And the thing that, like, I don't understand this, because it's like you came from another country and you came here, and I'm trying to really understand, because maybe some people really don't understand the controversy that around black hair in America, but this is a serious subject. There are people being expelled from school because of their natural hair, because it's seen as a distraction by who? Our European counterparts. There are people that are literally losing their jobs because of their hair, and nobody is doing anything about it. There are more states than not that can literally discriminate against you solely based on your hair. And guess who this targets? African American people. So for you to joke about my hair, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. I don't see it as a joke. Until my fellow sisters and brothers are not discriminated against, my hair is not a joke. I don't see it as a joke. I'm sorry. At this point, my hair is a political statement. I don't want it to be. I don't look at it that way. It's just my natural hair coming out my head. But no, it has to be a political statement, because at the end of the day, there are people out there who are going to say, she can't be in this space because I look like this. And that's where the joke is taken out of everything. There's no room for joking about this anymore. At this point, until everything is leveled out, you can't joke about this. So the next time you want to speak on something you know nothing about, joke about something you know nothing about, just close your mouth. Keep it in your head. Don't say a word, okay? Because I'm offended. I'm offended. And the next time you do say something, I will say something back. I will, one, have to educate you, and two, ignore anything else you have to say that is not school related. Because at this point, we're not even on that basis anymore. Girl, talking about I must be having a bad hair day. Boy, you is crazy. Do you not see these curls? These curls are literally popping tins. And okay, and another thing, leave it to TT to get me all the way together by the end of the day, okay? There was an older black lady in my building she works in my building, and she was walking in as I was walking out. And her comment just lifted my spirits so much from what I had heard earlier in that day. She goes, "Wow, I really love your hair. Your curls are really popping." I said, "Thank you. Thank you very much." Because if it's not a compliment, just don't say anything. Like, that was something very sweet. She knew the time I put into my hair, because she is of my community. She knows what this means to us. She knows this takes time. She knows. You, my sir, who are just making this joke, you don't know. So just keep it quiet. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say anything. I don't understand why it was necessary. But yeah, I think That's all I have to say on this. Just, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything. If you feel like you might offend somebody, this is borderline, keep it to yourself. That's all. That it's not that hard. It is not that hard to just hush. It's not that hard to just hush. Okay? Period. But yeah, that's all I have to say on this topic. Feel a lot better. I'm glad I got that out. I vented a little bit. And yeah, catch me in my next video. Peace.